Hi everybody. I'm excited for this second update because in addition to listening to your comments, I was able to get some feedback from my colleagues. I just finished up a long-term subbing position and I asked some teachers to look at my website. They provided me with wonderful feedback that moved beyond simple compliments. They actually found some links that did not work and were misrouted, so I fixed those. And also, they second some of your comments. For instance, they wanted to know more about me, the person behind the website, so I decided to make a home page and a separate about page, which includes information about me. Uh, Although I do not have a completely fleshed out workshop yet, I use the content I have thus far on my website for Windows Movie Maker and tried doing a brief workshop just on that tool using my site as a supplementary resource. And it actually went better than I expected. And I now know what I need to add to my website and change because of that experience. I'm going to show you really quickly the about page that I was just speaking of. I'm excited. It's very short, but I like it because it provides my audience with what I'm interested in, why I chose to create this website, and a little bit about me, which I know that you had suggested, and I really appreciate that because I think it's important that you include this type of information. I also, as you can see here, I started to cite any graphics or information I pulled from other websites because we've learned here, especially in this course, that we need to start citing materials, even though it's still online, something I'm still getting a little used to. I've also started to add pictures to make it a little bit more personal, and I actually found this in one of my online communities, specifically using technology and English hashtags on Twitter, so that's a good thing. I'm going to show you right now a few changes and additions I've made. I don't know if you can notice, but I actually reordered the pages, which is exciting for me because up until a week ago, I had no idea that you could reorder pages on WordPress. I thought they were stuck in alphabetical order. And I just figured this out on my own, and I'm excited because I purposely reordered them so it goes from what I think is the easiest tool to learn, or one of the more foundational tools, to more difficult tools, Windows Movie Maker. And what I'm thinking is typically the skills that you learn in the less complex tools you can then use when you're first learning about the more complex tools. So that's how I have it set up right now, but please let me know if you think I should reorder this a different way. You may also notice that I have added 2 pages, how-to student resources and how-to encyclopedia. So I'm excited about these pages because they add another dimension to my workshop. The student resource page offers models that teachers can use, or they can just embed the content that I created here. So here is a student resource that I created. It's just about a tool that I found online called Storyboard That. A great tool for students in English and literature, language arts classes. Very straightforward, but once again, something that I think teachers can either embed in their course online or just use it as a model. And then finally, the encyclopedia page. This I was speaking about last time, and I didn't know if I should include it, but I'm glad that I started to work on this. As you can see, it's just a list of terms. What I'm excited about is this is a pretty priceless resource because everything that is either spoken about in my instruction in the workshop or spoken or written in my screencast, all those terms that I think are really significant and or maybe too complex for beginners with technology, that's all listed here. So I'm going to start defining them. As you can see, some of the definitions I've taken so far from other websites. So I've cited that at the bottom as requested by the website owner. I'm also going to continue to do that. Finally, though, I've also started to tie up loose ends. I still have quite a bit of work to do because I wasn't expecting initially to do work this week with Good Friday and Easter, but I definitely know what I need to get done now, and I think I'm pretty much on track. Right now, I'm actually rendering 2 videos on YouTube, and for some reason they keep telling me it's a duplicate and it's not. So I need to figure that out to try to get those videos up there. They're actually screencasts of the tools. Just something else that I've been working on for a while now, editing, and it's not uploading on YouTube. So if you know why I may be running into this problem, please let me know. Other than that, I would like to know specifically what you think of these 2 new pages, the How-To Encyclopedia and the How-To Student Resources, And then finally, if you were in this workshop with me and I was teaching any of this content to you, how would you feel? What would you look for? And what would you like to learn about? Any feedback is greatly appreciated, and I thank you for your time.